Day 4, Monday. Hello, and welcome back to Strange Horticulture. It's been a while. I know it's been a while, I'm sorry. Life decided to go, hey, you don't have enough going on, let's add some more. So after doing some research, it looks like I did in fact have the brimlock plant last time that I didn't think I did. Yeah. See, those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made using leaves from the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Now, I'm supposed to have this, because it's apparently one of the starting plants. But I don't know which one it is. This is St. John's wort, I think. Cream-colored flowers, no. I think it's this one? No flowers, sparse leaves, no. Small yellow flowers, no. Pale yellow flowers, the leaves are quite soft. And it's not any in here, because there would be a check mark next to it in the table of contents. So it's got to be one of these. Let's see. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. Nope, let's see, all the way over. Nope, I have nothing over here. Oh, sorry for the speed, and nothing over here. Well, I have 2 attempts, so let's give that a try. Great Gable. Nope, not that one. This one by chance? Nope. I'm supposed to have it. So what we're gonna do, because I've talked about this before, but I haven't actually, showed you guys. We're gonna try this one, and if we get the Rising Dread, our mind snaps because we accidentally poisoned ourselves. Oh, maybe it's this one. We're going to give that a try. So we'll try this one, because I have a sneaking suspicion it might be this one. Otherwise, we're going to try this one after, our mind is repaired. So, brush fingers. Hey, what do you know? All right. And I got another book entry. Excellent. Sunset Mount Trap. Solis ocasium. The sunset mount cap, okay, is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mound cap, as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. It sounds like mini plants. So, I guess you guys aren't going to see, Rising Dread for right now, but that's okay. It's almost full. One more plant misidentification, and we're off to needing mental repairs. We'll put it that way. All right. As a result, we have I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. All right. And we have another plant. Ooh, pretty. All right. First we put the kitty. Come on, fur please. There it is. Oh, what a sound. Alright. Our drawer, and first customer of the day. Reuben Ward. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Okay. Not that I have time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Fennet. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this might actually be a real-life herb. It sounds familiar. Fennet. Actus minor. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Might be this one. The leaves are quite soft. I will bet it's this one. And if I'm wrong, we get to see Rising Dread. Hey, I was right. Fennet. Ooh, I get another book entry. Witch frig. This plant is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it is often confused with. And the Latin? I suppose Latin is in this world. It says Striga tenuis. I don't know why I pronounced Striga like that. Goodness, I can't talk today. Alrighty. Kitty. Next. David Schaefer. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Ooh, the letter. Okay. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. It was nothing like I've ever seen before. Pardon me. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Something to do when we have a moment. Kitty. Okay. Faye Swift. You look pleasant. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. Oh. Okay. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay. Alright. Aguria. Cyphus spediculum. When burned, incense from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers with rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool characterize this plant. Alright, and the other one is candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long thin stems grow among tall leaves. Candlewood. Bright red flowers grow at the end of thin stems. We're gonna try this one. Candlewood. I think she needs some protection of the mind. Aha! I was right. Candlewood. Plant identified. Ooh, a new book entry. Worry Less. Worry Less is an Lavanus nana. Worry Less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease the symptoms of anxiety. Can I get that in, like, snortable form? Alright. Here we go. Pet the kitty. Happy kitty. And ding. Margaret Elsbeth. Oh goodness. You don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. Oh, that's right, I remember you. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. Yes, I'm playing with the cat. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea. But I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerga. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. You don't know why the voice. I'm sure they will be of interest to you as a horticulturist such as yourself. Ah, a letter. Thank you. You are cordially invited to Sizera Castle, Lord and Lady Elspeth. Marvelous. Alrighty. Kitty, now that I've tormented the kitty cat. Boop. And ding. Francis Aberton. Okay. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Candy root. The leaves are coarse to the touch, so that will be candy root. Here you are, sir. Perfect. Yay! Candy root identified, which we've already identified, but okay. Kitty cat. Alrighty. Selena Scott. Okay. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Okay. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Maybe he's taking Kronk's class. I mean, either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. I shouldn't laugh. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. Boop. I've come for some stinking mount cap. Literally just got sunset mount cap. Here we go. With domed caps. Nope, that's not what I want. It smells rotten, so that would be you. Nope. Okay, I need to be more careful. That wasn't sunset mount cap, and here is, okay. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. And this, friends, is what happens when we do the wrong plant too many times. We get puzzles. Honestly, this is actually one of my favorite kind of puzzles because I like putting this together. Nope, that's not right. Aha, there's one. Now, the great thing about this is when you do find ones that fit together, they will click themselves into place. Like that. Nope. Yep, okay. So then, let's see. Okay. Now some of these are actually easier than others. This is one of the easier ones. Probably because this is a new quote-unquote playthrough. Here we go. So it's not going to be quite as harsh with me as it would be someone else, and maybe a later playthrough. Okay, and that's gonna be you. Scoot over, please. There you go. And there it goes. I feel revived. My mind is whole again. Okay. And there's a hint button at the right, to the right of the shop screen. It might be helpful if you get stuck. Alright. So I think it sets you back right before that customer arrives. Day 4, Monday. Kitty cat. don't think it makes you do the whole day again. I could be wrong. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Selena Scott. Blackcomb is haunted. Bradley Miller said he saw a ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. Bradley Miller took Kronk's class, remembers the groove. Evil in them there hills. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. Off what happened, and Stinking Mount Cap. I don't... Oh. No. Let's see. Okay, well I have two options. Wait. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. I'll bet you it's this one. Yep. Sunset Mount Cap. Yay, and a new plant identified. Henchuck. Oh goodness. Maculosus retinentia? I don't know, my Latin sucks. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. I don't remember that one. Now, we have the issue here of the torn tarot card. We also have a couple other things to check out. Now, I could potentially try to figure out where the tarot card goes. Unfortunately, for things like this, my guessing skills aren't quite that great, so I think I'm going to have to consult Professor Google on this, because it seems like it's an important plant, but I don't remember where it's at. So that, I think, will happen next time. No, map, come back. But first, we want to do Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. Okay. So here's north. Oh, I'm sorry. Goodness. Here's north and east of Rusland. So I'll bet it's going to be K19. Let's see. Aha! Excellent. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. Do we have... No, that's not what I wanted. Do we have you? We don't. Nuts. Okay. The beautiful flowers, made up of many smaller florets, make this a sought-after decorative plant. Oh! No, that's Meekdu. Goodness. Pay attention, please. Among other uses for this plant, Melogo, Cincinus maturis. Can you tell it's been a little bit? Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is hard to become hidden from sight and memory. It is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. Goodness. The Melogo has sharp thorns that protects it from predators. A single pink flower that smells pleasant. No, what's the other one I have? Turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. Let's try this one. Yay! Alright, plant identified. Quick entry. Caballia. Arbutum alacritus, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Camellia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Alright, with the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Perfect. Ooh, a new plant acquired. Okay, we're going to just bring them, the newly identified ones, over here. Because I like having things sorted. And this makes it easier to keep everybody in one spot from being too crowded to the point I can't see anything. Okay. Alright, that's that one. And we got invited to a castle. Dining archive. Sizerga Castle. Alright, so we're not quite there yet. But yeah, this will be the last thing we do aside from petting the kitty, which is always a worthwhile endeavor. And this new. Okay, the will to explore. We're looking for the castle. It's a castle. Shouldn't be that hard to find. That's Muncaster, Sunside, Foxfield, Kirkhead. Aha! Sizer. I'm just gonna go with Sizer Castle because I don't know how to say that word. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. "Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you," she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. "And this one too," she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. "Don't forget these," Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. 2 new plants and a book entry. Hallelujah. Fever Kiss. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. Fibrous Usculum. The leaves are pale in color. Lovely. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright. So, we have 2 new plants. From that, we have several new plants in general. We're gonna try and group everything back together, because I like having organization. Okay. That, and we'll do that. Gonna bring you here, scoot you over a touch. Okay. So we have our many identified plants over here. I think I'm going to move you over there, which frees up everybody a little bit of room. Okay. And then we have our unidentified plants. Okay. Now, as I said, next time we are going to be trying to do this tarot card. I'm going to have to look up the information and make sure I have it on me, because otherwise I will forget. So, pet hellebore, kitty kitty kitty, and end our day. And another card. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Ooh, the story gets tense. Day 5, Tuesday. Alright. Oh, sleeping kitty. Sleepy kitty. Okay. Now that I have gushed over hellebore, I am going to say thank you for watching. Thank you for the patience. I know videos have been a little spread out. I was gonna say sparse, but that's not true. A little spread out. Things have just been crazy in Chateau Tempest. And I'm working on it. I'm trying to get to it. I'm just life is knocking, going, "Hi, remember me?" Um, but anyway, I will see you guys later. Thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have somebody you think would really like to watch Strange Horticulture and watch me flail at it, please feel free to pass on the word. I'm always happy to play this great game, pet the cat, you know. It's such a cozy game, and I don't use that term lightly. It's such a cozy fun game that is so much fun to play. I don't know if these I know at least some of these are real. Fennet, St. John's wort for sure are real. Well, I think Fennet is, but I know St. John's wort is. And it's such a pretty game. It's so visually warm, and the colors are brilliant, and it's got a really great story that we're watching unfold as we play. Um, but I will stop gushing about the game now, and say see you all later. If you feel like it, please leave a comment. Tell me if there's something I need to do better. Tell me if I need to pet the cat more. If you tell me to pet the cat less, I'm not going to listen. um, and feel free to subscribe and like if you haven't. And like the videos if you feel like it. And I will see you all later. Bye.